Hello everybody, you're here with Claru Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we're gonna be reviewing for the very first time, so I guess it's first impressions, not a new product, but a new product to me. And I got it, well, let me tell you what it is first, right? Is the Wayne Goss palette. So today we're gonna be doing Wayne Goss palette. This is the Imperial Topaz. And I'm gonna be using the Wayne Goss Brulant. And of course, we're gonna be using most likely, or maybe not, or maybe yes, Wayne Goss brushes. You know I use them all the time. I don't know if I'm gonna pull them out today. We'll see, it's all a surprise. So the reason I'm doing this now is because if you saw 2 days ago, I made a video on the Beautylish Lucky Bag 2022 unboxing. And I happened to get this baby. And I was very excited because for a while I've been wanting to try one of Wayne Goss palettes. And so this was a good gift, a good surprise on the Lucky Bag 2022. I guess I got lucky. That in the back is one of the tags that came in the box. If you want to see that video, there you have it. So it was interesting because I've been wanting to do a video on coral blush and lipstick. And but the mood that has been happening lately is pinks. So it seems like without knowing, I mean, I didn't plan it that much. I just wanted to feature this. Without planning, I decided to wear a pinky shirt. And here it is, the Chanel Coral, the new La Comete Coral Blush, and I have a few lipsticks. So we're gonna play around to see what comes up, right? We'll see what ends up happening today. So let's begin. The first thing, of course, so you know, I have on my face, I've been reaching for this. You know, I've been reaching for the #1, the Chanel foundation, but also I've been reaching for this Capture Total from Dior Capture Total. I believe the reason I've been reaching for these two formulas, well, first I had samples of them, right? That's a big one, but usually I have samples and I don't touch them other than when I try them on. But I've been so reaching for this, and I think it's because of good quality and good for skin sort of items. I think we're all turning with all this clean beauty coming out, and they are some of my favorite, and I just keep reaching for something that feels good in my skin. I don't know about you guys, but that has been my case. Now the #1, the Chanel, was my favorite. I keep reaching for it because it's very light and easy to apply. But I ran out of the sample and my foundation hasn't arrived in the mail. I already ordered it. So I was reaching a lot more for that one. But this Capture Total, the only reason is because Capture Total is a little thicker, a little more coverage. So I would definitely reach for it like days like today, where I'm gonna be doing a little more finished makeup look without going fancy or anything. It's still a casual everyday look like are my favorites. So I just wanted to mention it because I've been very surprised. This is a new formula and I've been enjoying wearing it together with the Capture Total serum. I think that both, and look, I mean, you can't get better than just a white canvas. There's no glowiness. I mean, it just looks healthy, natural, plain. So it's not matte, but it's not glowy or anything. So I think it's a great, just fair canvas. I don't know what you think. A little more coverage than the #1, the Chanel. Just wanted to throw it out there. All right. So let's begin. I'm a little nervous as usual. And you know, usually I start with a little bit on the lips. However, because the feature is the eyeshadows, I'm gonna start with eyeshadows this time and then see what comes next. However, and I always greet you a list with a little bit of contour, either from Westman Atelier or from Tom Ford. You know, those are my two favorites. I'll list them, they're listed down below, and you can always check all my other videos where I talk so much about it, so I won't bore you with it. But we're gonna try Westman Atelier, Wayne Goss bronzer. Now, I did get this way back when it first launched. And I haven't really pulled it out much. So I appreciated the reminder by getting the Wayne Goss makeup to pull it out and play with it a little bit more. I don't remember why I just put it back. I think just because the colors of Tom Ford and West Tilbury, I like more the shade. This is a little grayish and a little orange. I'll show you. So let me read this. This is the light gold, and it comes with two colors. One is soft gold glow and one is light taupe. So it's obvious, right? So this is the contouring, this is kind of the all over, without having to be like a bronze sort of thing. It's just to give color. So let's try it out. I'm gonna use this one first. I mean, it looks perfect for a shade, right? That's what we want to create. But I'll compare it to the one I enjoy, although it's not fair comparison because the ones I've been enjoying are cream. And so, okay. So I love this Sonia G sort of contouring. What is this called? Sculpt. This is so perfect when I just want to create a shade, right? Did I put it too low? Oosh, I think I did. Is it too low? Is it? I'm not used to it. All right. So let's try the other side. I was gonna pull out one of Wayne Goss brushes, but I just love this so much for this part. I mean, what would I use from Wayne Goss? Their universal brush. They're not even in stock anymore, so it's not even fair to pull them out. And the Wayne Goss smaller. This is, I think, it could have been a little lighter application, softer. I use this for blushes that are too strong, which is usually my case, being a light skin. That's my dog. We can never not have one video without him barking. Yes, that's my life, but we love him to death. And to tell you the truth, he, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, is this, a little deviation. He is intended, his nature is to be a protector and bark at all noises because he used to protect sheep. That is his ancestry. So for him to live indoors with us and try to keep it low most of the time, we are grateful. Yes, I know, but we are grateful. All right. I apply a little bit on my eyelids, as you always know that I do. Although this is supposed to be shading in gray, so more probably makeup artists will be like, no, still I do it. All right. Okay, Claudia, speed it up. We have too much to do today. All right. So the next thing now, I'm gonna apply the other one. What would I like about it? I don't want this. Let's try the universal from Wayne Goss. So it has a little more color, orange color. I think this is why I stopped pulling it out, because to me, these colors are a little bit not the best for my skin, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I end up loving the look. Have you noticed in most of my videos recently, the whole time I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then at the end, I'm like, I love the look. I think what it is at my age, I keep referring to my age. So I'm gonna turn 50 this year. But in a later age, I would say, we are a little more fearful about change or different or new. And that's why I love makeup and go adventure and going trends, because it pushes you to do things different. It pushes you to look different. You know, when you have a certain look and you go for it and you're so comfortable by it, and then when you want to change with the times, it's hard. It's hard, it's uncomfortable, it gets weary. So I think that's why with the new products, when I'm doing first impressions and they're so not what I'm used to, I think that's why I'm like, oh no, oh, because of that, because it's so different and the way I look at myself and the way I'm used to looking at myself, right? So I mention all this to challenge you because I know a lot of you are close to my age and you know, you just like what you like and you are used to it, but that's the whole beauty of liking makeup. And I know you're like me because you're watching these videos. So you guys know a lot more than me and products and applications. You're giving me clothes and tips and all of this all the time, so you know. And still you're looking for new, so I'm just saying it's uncomfortable at the beginning. Okay, blah 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 blah. Look, see, I like it. I'm liking it. So this I guess contour bronze, I would say it gives you a lot more finish look and it starts giving you a sophistication. So I don't think I will pull it out for everyday fast and easy because I think you do have to blend and know where you're putting it. And I haven't even applied blush, so it looks a little dirty or muddy. I hate to use those words, but this coloring in particular, I think it does that, but then it'll be perfect with a little bit of the blush. And I don't have his blushes. That's another thing I wish I did. I heard great things about them. And the good news is their blushes also comes with 2 colors in them. So it comes with this idea that if you've seen me, I like of combining different shades because I think it just gives not a complexity, but a deeper or more finished look, whatever. All right, you know what I mean. So let's continue with the eyeshadows. Now this is interesting because I'm dying to put blush in, dying. But I wanna see how this performs. So the first thing, let me swatch them for you. But here, oh yeah. So I mentioned when I unboxed it that I appreciated that this palette has a very, very deep black. I don't have a lot of strong black, so I was wondering how I will swatch. Very, very black. So here it is. And that's the sparkly on the side. So here's all, they're kind of nude, a little bit warm, a little bit on the orange, right? Warmer. I wouldn't even go copper. It's a little peachy, orangey. All right, so let's start. So we're also gonna feature in that same box, the Lucky bag from Beautylish 2022, it came this Jano series by Beautylish brush, eye brush. It's called Brush 09. I thought it was great, so we're gonna try it out here instead of the Wayne Goss because you see me try those all the time. So the first one I want to work with will be the matte brown. And the matte brown will be that. Oh, no. All right, I'm gonna go with the orange one. I hate to put my fist like that. It looks awful in camera, but I'm gonna try to do that first. Just because, let's see what happens. I'm gonna just apply it kind of in the outside corner here. It doesn't show much, so that's perfect. All right, so I'm going to venture to apply it on my crease. You know what I'm liking already about this palette? The swatches look like a lot of payout. I was a little scared that the color was gonna be strong, but it's so nice to apply because it goes soft and easy. Look at that. It's not overwhelming, but you can build up the color. Oh, what a nice surprise. All right, so not really knowing what I'm doing. I just wanted to put it all over the crease. And I was so tempted to continue and put it all over because it could be a one and done. Look at that. Oh my God, this is such a nice matte. Just simple matte, nothing shimmer, nothing crazy. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Oh yeah. All right. So Wayne Goss, I'm liking, definitely liking the way your eyeshadows are applying. I'm gonna put it a little bit down. And the reason I'm going all over, I really feel like putting it all over. But we wanna try a little more of the colors. But that would be one of the things. I will put it all over and then just a little shimmer from the shimmer, and that would be it. This is so lovely. Should we do that, or should we do a little more of the browns and stuff? Oh my God, guys. This is where I want to go with the instinct, but all right, let's do one thing. We're gonna use this one in the inner eye, so inner corner, and a little bit in the lid. And see if this will be enough lightening, because this one is this one, but we also have this shimmer one. You see that? So this one has a lot of light reflecting, but it's not shimmery or sparkly. So you don't have chunks or anything, but you see, look how beautiful. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna go back to the orange, because if you've been with me in a couple of last videos, I've been learning to apply it all the way in, which I never used to do. But right now I am feeling good. Dum, 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 dum. All right. So for this spring summery sort of thing, even though I thought these were gonna be fall, no, I'm liking it. Because imagine if I put a little bit of pink and a little pinkish, this is perfect. And if we're gonna use the corals that I brought out, this is gonna be perfect too. So very, very versatile. Liking it already. All right, so I'm gonna apply a tiny little bit of the sparkles in the center of the lid, because we're gonna keep going on, but I wanna show you, as usual, a very light look that you can do every day. That's it. That's all I would have done. You can also apply a little bit of the lightest shade over here, just to finish the look. Oh my God, this applies so nicely. Maybe a little bit over here in the middle of the below. And then of course mascara, or you can put an eyeliner and mascara, whatever you are looking for a more finished look. Now, because we want to try a little bit more, I'm gonna finish the other eye and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. So the eyes look the same. So I just wanted to show you. First, you can do a one and done. That orange copper, this one was perfect for that. It really bright up the eye. Then you can use a little bit of this one and this one like I did today, a little in the inner, if you just wanted to ramp it up just a tiny little bit more. Imagine it with eyeliner and mascara, right? So this is already showing a lot of versatility. But now we're gonna increase it just a little tiny bit. So I use a little bit more. Now I wanna mention, so this one is matte. This one's, they have this and this, they have a little tiny bit more, but I appreciate it. They still look almost matte. You saw I used the copper one. It would have looked matte, but it has a little lightning effect. So that part is nice. And then you have this one, which is a little more light illuminating, which you want if it's gonna be inner corner and middle. And then you really have the Big Daddy, okay? So I think this makes it very versatile. I definitely would take this for a trip and this will be it, right? I mean, lovely. So let's put a little bit more because we just want to use it a little more. I'm gonna bring out Wayne Goss number 20 brush. And I will use a little bit of either this or this. We're gonna start with the matte. Let's see if I don't mess it up, but I'm just gonna start applying it in the outer Oh my God, this is so beautiful because you know what's happening is becoming kind of a chocolatey. Can you see? Oh wow, look at the difference. So very natural, soft look, and then now we're starting to lift a little bit my hoodiness. So we are bringing the crease, and I'm doing a little above of the crease. See if that creates the effect of lifting my hoodiness. I wouldn't say my eye hoodiness, I would say my H hoodiness. Because for some people, they had hooded eyes their whole life. For me, no, this is a very new thing. I mean, I always have droopy sort of, I used to kid with my dad, sad eyes, because he has them. And I used to always, when I was a kid, I used to ask him, why are you so sad, Dad? And he used to laugh. But he has very droopy eyes too. And I just thought he used to be sad. So I had that also. But this part where this falls, look at that, almost like this. No, that's recent. All right. So now it's starting to be a little more ramp up, a little more finish up, right? And I'm not gonna do a lot more because I'm not gonna go a night out right now or anything else, but I just wanted to show you. And this is without even using the black. So imagine you can use a very smoky eye. Oh, I should have done that. Where you put the black and just the brown. Maybe I'll do a part 2 because I'm telling you, this is a very versatile sort of palette. So, all right, good job. I'm gonna keep ramping and praising Wayne Goss, but I think he did a great job. And now I'm very curious because he has 2 other palettes. One is very in the cools with blues and silvers. And I don't go for those looks that much, but I do have some selection. And he has another one, which is the one I was really had my eye on it, which has very soft pinks. So I guess if you get all 3, you really have all the options, the cool, the warm, to go with makeup. It's very interesting how, you know, if you're like me, we're collectors, right? So we like all brands across the thing and all these different things. But if you really wanted to have all the options that makeup does and choose one brand, you can have very little makeup and have all the options. And I don't know many like Wayne Goss where 6 shades and he really gives you a lot to do within the color scheme. And having the 3, the cool, the warm, and the soft, I think he did an awesome job. So here I am, I'm applying, I thought I had pulled the cocoa, which is the brown, but mistakenly, as you are me, you know, I pull out the Bordeaux. Oh, this is so funny because I thought by looking just at that color that this was going to be the brown, but no, the cocoa. This is the Bordeaux, and I think it complements this beautiful. Of course, why didn't I think of it? Look at that. Oh, So with this look, I could have gone for Bordeaux. I could have gone for cocoa, which would have been even darker. And I could have gone for bronze and make it even softer. So a lot of options to work with. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I'm saying. So I'm gonna go, should we do the blush or should I finish the eyes now and then do the blush? Let me finish the eyes, come back and we'll finish the bottom part. All right, I'm back. So I put mascara on. I used the NARS Climax Extreme, which I really like. It was a winner. It was come as a sample from some purchases I made, and I have really liked it. I pull it out when it's a more finished look like today. So really nice. And of course, I did the Tom Ford gel on my eyebrows. You know that I do that when the look really requires it. When I'm really excited about the eye look, I want to finish my eyebrows. And so we're gonna do now blush. I have to say, I feel I'm doing a not fair to not do like a full ramp place, because this palette really has that potential and the smokiness. So I probably will do a look too in another video, perhaps. You let me know. Should I? Do you want to see a kind of a smoky using the black? Is that black really something else? I'm wondering. So I'm just curious. So you see there's the black. And what happens if I put the shimmer on top? Yeah, well, it's okay. Yeah, it makes it nice. If I would do it a smoky, I would put that on top, but it's not like, wow, but it works. So very nice palette. I would trouble with this because of the versatile, but I will try that look. All right, here I am, So let's go. Blush. At this moment, I could either put a little, my Chanel Rose Initial that you know if you've seen my pinks blush video, where that is the to-go that will uplift and settle but not bother the full look. But I've been so curious about using the new Chanel La Comete Coral, and so we're gonna do that. Yes, we are going for that. Now, the only issue with this blush is that it goes very hard on my skin, so I have to be very careful. This is the blush it came with. Now, I'm not sure if I want to use this or something even more fluffier, but let's begin with this. All right. Now, I did see, and it did work, you know, La Comete came out with, Chanel La Comete came with 2 blushes. And the other one was too light. People say it doesn't look in the skin. I made a video, it doesn't show in my skin. But what I have seen in other videos and when I apply it is that when you put this one on top of the other one, or when you use the other one on top of this as a, I guess, blurring illuminator, it makes this one look beautiful. But there you go. I mean, do we need to spend $70 on the other one for this one to look beautiful? And then it ends up being a $140 blush. This is so funny. And we complain about Tom Ford coming with a $90 blushes when there were 2 colors in it, and everybody went crazy about the price. But yeah, this is $70, special edition, limited edition. However, it will work beautiful with both. I mean, come on guys, come on. So we're gonna do a trick here. All right, I'm back. Hopefully he will not bark again until we finish. So here it is. Look how beautiful that look, right? Absolutely love it. Now we will finish off with some lipstick. And what I was considering, so I had 4 here because I was looking for all the coral. But looking at myself, let's see what I would put. I will put something very soft and corally. And with that, I would probably go to Dance Scar from Lisa Eldridge. Let's swatch it here. I'm gonna swatch the options. I would go to Coachela Coral from Charlotte Tilbury. So this one is Lisa Eldridge Dance Scar. Let me swatch it a little stronger. It's one of the Lucent formulas. And then this one is the Charlotte Tilbury. And then I have 191 from Chanel. What's it called? 191. Rouge Brulant. Rouge Brulant. Lisa Eldridge, Charlotte Tilbury, and Chanel. So it seems like we're going from soft, medium texture to bolder. And then of course we have a brown if we really wanted to go 107. Is this 107? Or is this La Comete 108? I think this is La Comete 108. No, it's 107. Bolder. This is 107 Chanel. This is 108. I will start. We're gonna put Dense Scar from Lisa Eldridge first and see how this looks. So this is very lovely, right? Because this one has a little bit of pink and a little bit of coral, and then goes well with the orangey copper. So this will be a final look with this one. Now I want to go to a next color. This one is 191 Rouge. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Rouge Brulant. If we wanted a little bolder color. Which one you like better? I really like this too. So either if you wanted a softer look or if you wanted a bolder look. And last but not least, I wanted to use the 108 from La Comete. More neutral. It goes with the copper. It goes with the coral blush. So there it is. It's three sort of different looks depending on the lipstick and if you want the lightness. So we're gonna finish with this. What do you guys think? This is the final look. I like it because it's nude, it's neutral, a little bit of spark with the copper. A little different because it's the coral blush and not the pink rose usual. So there you have it. Love it. I hope you like this look. And if you're here, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done that, please ring the bell in the right hand corner and please comment below. Do you have this palette? Do you like this palette? Would you like to see the second look in a different video? And what else did I review? The little brush, the Jano. I love it. It's very soft. It was very precise. It was beautiful to apply the product on. I'm definitely going to check what other brushes they have, but at least this one is extremely useful because it's flat, it's a little in the pointy, and yet it's fluffy, so you can blur and bluff and very direct, especially for hooded eyes. Yes, yes, yes. So very happy. The bronze, it works. It's beautiful. You do have to work on it as you saw because it's a little more ashy, but it does give you an elegant finish. So that's good to know. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.